I would like you to welcome the authorities who are with us today, same ones that managed the efforts devoted to make this event happen. Mrs. Susan Bryan Story, Director General of Instituto Mexicano Norteamericano de Relaciones Culturales, Mr. Jeffrey Lodermeyer, U.S. Consul in Monterey for Education, Press, and Culture, Mr. Lenin Salazar, Director of our Division of Higher Studies. And we also have Mr. Felipe Sariñana. Oh, I'm sorry, this is my present. Ms. Sandra Domingo, Lucy Gutierrez, Jesus Salinas, Pilar Mora, coordinators of the different branches of our institute in the metropolitan area. And Mr. Felipe Martinez, coordinator of development and special projects. Then I would like to have your attention to the words that Mrs. Susan Bryan has for us today. Let's give her a warm welcome.
Good afternoon. Okay, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. At least that's what Nelson Mandela said, and I think we can all agree with that. Good afternoon. It's my pleasure to welcome you to Relaciones Culturales for our 2016 teacher seminar entitled Teaching English for Learning, Leading the Path to Excellence. As many of you know, the mission at Relaciones Culturales is to provide our community with tools that will in turn help individuals to help and improve their conditions around them for their own benefit and for that of their families and others in their community, as well as the planet in general. This is done by organizing and carrying out activities in the performing arts, fine arts, through clubs, courses, and a maker space with robotics and 3D printing in our Benjamin Franklin Library, even during the summer, with conferences, classes in English and Spanish as foreign languages, tutoring sessions, and our bachelor's and master's degree programs, and also the cultural programs that correspond to these in the Division of Higher Studies. All of these efforts are in direct connection with our determination to promote opportunities for teachers and other professionals in our region, and for them to become better at what they do, with the ultimate goal of inspiring students, our country's future. Confucius once said that education breeds confidence, confidence breeds hope, hope breeds peace. We understand that Mexico and the world in general are going through some tough times right now. Had a lot happen lately. The economy is not at its highest point in many parts of the world. War and violence at least seem to prevail around the globe, and communication among people, in spite of all the advances in information technology, seem to break down with such ease, especially on the personal level, not only between governments or governments and people, but also within our very own families. As we make the effort to educate people by teaching English, let's also try to promote peaceful communication in the various skills being taught, eliminating aggressiveness whenever possible. Just like Nelson Mandela, I believe that education is a very powerful weapon that helps us address our daily issues with confidence, and it provides our countries with greater possibilities of success. I thank all of you for being here today. You're part of an army of teachers whose desire is to continuously learn and improve, and all of that will redound in helping your students, our communities, and ultimately our world. A Tibetan proverb says that a child without education is like a bird without wings. I invite you to enjoy life and take all the opportunities that come your way and reinvent yourself every day, and perhaps more importantly, enable your students to fly. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Susan Bryan. We welcome your words. And now I would like to invite Mr. Jeffrey Lodermeyer, who also has a prepared message for us today. Let's welcome him.
very much. Good afternoon, everyone. And welcome, especially those of you who've traveled from outside of Monterey. It's good to have you here in this beautiful city on this warm day. I'd also like to thank our colleagues, especially here from the Binational Center. Relaciones Culturales is known to me as a binational center, and I work with many binational centers in Latin America, and this is really the best one. It's fantastic. So congratulations to you, and thank you for hosting this. This is an excellent platform for education. It's an excellent conference for teachers to exchange ideas, this conference today or this weekend, to enhance your professional skills and build a network of invaluable contacts throughout Mexico. As I understand, some of you are from even outside of Nuevo León and outside of Mexico. So it's great to have so many visitors here. And as a former English teacher myself, I understand the vital role that you as educators play in your students' lives, the powerful influence that we can have on their future. Teachers, as you know, empower, encourage, challenge, and hopefully engage young people to care about the social and political problems of the day. Susan alluded to some of them. And our job is to help create the hope for a better future, a better tomorrow. It's really what we're doing. We're not just simply teaching English or simply teaching mathematics. We're really building lives and inspiring students to become the best members of society and the families that they can be. And in this increasingly interconnected world that we all know about and live in every day, these problems often require cross-cultural communication and a global approach to problem solving. And learning English, learning any other language, really is building those bridges between cultures. And teachers all over the world have a vital role in preparing future leaders to tackle these problems in a collaborative manner that will benefit us as a whole. And communications play that pivotal role. In this context that we're living in now, Mexican and United States or American teachers alike have an important responsibility to teach our young people about each other's countries. That's why I like this binational center, because I'm learning about Mexico every day, but we're also here to teach and share about American culture at this center, and I feel very at home here. Knowing how to speak to your counterpart's language and understanding their culture are fundamental factors that build trust, reduce misunderstandings, and contribute to the enduring relationship between. It's like I have the same page twice. So I won't start over again, though. and I'll continue here. Promoting and learning and teaching of American English in particular around the world is in fact an integral part of the Department of State's policy. It's not just programs, it's not just things we enjoy doing at the consulate, but it's really United States policy to help other countries increase their ability, improve their ability to teach English around the world. And I have worked in many, many countries in the world, and it's really one of my favorite things to do, to help teachers and help institutions become better at learning English. So, in addition, English language programs advance the economic, statecraft, and foreign assistance goals by expanding access to the local and global job markets, particularly among the youth, who I assume most of you are in contact with every day. So I hope that this conference serves as a platform for you to communicate and exchange ideas about English language and education programs, and helps build a network of like-minded educators who seek to effect positive change in the world. And I'd like to reiterate that your contributions to helping young people become positive actors are truly indispensable, not only to educational development of your students, but also to the relationship between our two countries, and most importantly, to the future of our interconnected world. And so now, I've been asked to officially and formally open the conference. So with these words, today, Friday, July 8th, I declare the 2016 Teachers Seminar Teaching for Learning, Leading the Path to Excellence, formally inaugurated. Have a wonderful conference.
Thank you very much, Mr. Robert Meyer. We appreciate your words, your encouraging words. And well, now, before we begin with our first talk of the day, I would like you to thank the presiding committee for being with us here today. We understand that your agendas are pretty busy, so please give them a heartfelt applause to the presiding committee of this event.